buying or selling a home, starting that next chapter in your life, is still one of the greatest privileges we have in this country. And after 7 years of guiding people through that process, it's still a blessing every single time I get to do that. My name is Jeff Miller, and I'm with Greater Than Awesome Real Estate, and I'm going to tell you why it is such a privilege to buy or sell a home. Let's start with the pragmatic aspect of it, right? Let's get that out of the way first. When you own a home, you're paying a mortgage. When you rent, you're paying someone else's mortgage. People have heard that before. Well, it's true. So, pragmatically speaking, you buy a home, you got to live somewhere anyway. If you're buying a home, you're building your net worth, right? Not someone else's net worth, your net worth. So that's a long-term investment in your future. And historically speaking, home values go up over time. Yeah, we have some bumps in the road for sure. Over time, the value of your home goes up. So your net worth goes up, the equity goes up. It's actually one of the easiest ways for us to build wealth in this country because you've got to live somewhere. Second is putting down roots. Look, there's just a difference between owning a home and renting a home, right? There is. When you own that home, it's yours. You want to put a deck on the back? Put a deck on the back. You want to paint your front door? Paint your front door. Now, your HOA might have a different feeling about painting your front door, but you get what I'm saying. You can do pretty much within HOA restrictions whatever you want to that house, and it's yours, and you own it. There's truly a sense of pride that just comes with owning a home. There really is. And if you have kids, those kids get to grow up in their home. It's the family home. That is not the same if you're renting. There's definitely a difference in the pride people have in homeownership, for sure, to go along with the increase in net worth. Look, I genuinely believe I was put on this earth to do this. Yes, it's how I make a living, but you can make a living a lot of ways. And I am very blessed to walk along my clients, whether they're buying or selling a home, to make sure we get through that process in a really strong, clean way. Really, my goal is to give people peace of mind as they go through that process. And I love being part of that chapter in someone's life, whether they're buying the home or selling the home. It's a chapter in their life. I love being part of that. I love bringing peace of mind to that. It's truly a blessing for me. Hey, before I go on, I'm going to give you a couple great stories from real estate. I've got tons of them. I'm going to give you a couple really good ones. Before I do that, do me a favor. If you like this content, click that subscribe button down below. I would love to have you follow me. I do regular videos all about Round Rock and Central Texas real estate and life in the area. I love doing it, and if I'm being honest, I'd kind of love it if you followed me. So click that subscribe button. All right, let me share a couple great stories with you. The first one is I had a couple. They were getting to that age where they could move into a 55 plus community. Actually, they were in that age. And they wanted to move out of the neighborhood they were in and move into a place called Sun City, which if you know Sun City, it is one of the top 55 plus communities in the country. It's just like off the charts with golf courses and activity centers and farmers markets. And it's an amazing community. So they really want to be part of that community. We looked for over 6 months and could not find a house. Houses were too small. They needed way too much work. They were way too dated. One thing that was kind of important to us was the garage, and the garage was insufficient. Well, after 6 months, we walked into a house, and we weren't there for more than 30 seconds, and he said, "This is it." I love it when someone says, "This is it." It is that emotional connection that I know, oh my gosh, we've found the place. And it generally happens. It's crazy. It doesn't always happen. It generally happens. A person, you walk in, you look around, you're like, boom, this is it. Why was it? Well, because the house had been remodeled, right? The people who had it before had completely remodeled the house, made it way more modern. It was pretty awesome. Had done a great job in the garage. The yard was amazing. It was it. Got the house. So my clients were so happy, and now they're happily living in Georgetown, Texas, in Sun City, and enjoying all the great perks that Sun City has to offer. Hey, the other story I'll share is on the opposite end of that spectrum. A couple that I've known for years. They have a daughter who's 8. His job has moved him all around the country. Well, they've always wanted to buy a house and set down roots. Well, they finally got to the point now where they're going to be here. They're not leaving anytime soon. So we got them a home. And the best part of that was honestly kind of the vibe, was a look in their faces when they realized that this was going to be their family home, that she at 8 years old was going to grow up in this home, go to school down the street. They were really going to create memories in this home. I love that. I mean, it means the world to me. I love seeing it. It's such a privilege and an honor and a blessing to be a small part of that journey when people do that. Look, if you're thinking about buying or selling, okay, this isn't a sales pitch. I'm just going to tell you right now, let's have a conversation. I am all about being transparent, and helping you walk through the process of what it's going to look like and if it's actually a good time or not. I have literally told both buyers and sellers at different times in my career, not the right time for various reasons. But we don't know that unless we have a conversation. So you can reach out. My contact information is down below. Reach out to me and let's have a conversation about your situation. And is it the right time to buy? Is it the right time to sell? Look, my job's simple. I give you the truth so you can make the best decision for you and your family. My name is Jeff Miller. I'm with Greater Austin Real Estate. And until next time, y'all take care.